All this week we've been reporting on the people and air assets in Camp Bastion's Joint Aviation Group. Last night we examined the role of the ground crews who work on Apache helicopters, and now it's the turn of those who fly the aircraft. Many pilots choose not to speak publicly, but Julie Knox has been hearing from one of them about his role in the skies over Afghanistan.
To left. Probably the most common task that we do is escorting the MERT to an incident, be that small arms fire, IDF or an IED strike. Probably our most important role, getting the aircraft with the doctors on board to the casualty on the ground. The insurgents know roughly our response time, and generally by the time we get there it's all gone quiet. And if it's not quiet when we get there, as soon as we turn up they tend to drop their weapons and run away. So our presence normally calms things down. However, there have been occasions when we've turned up and we've had to use the formidable firepower this machine has in order to quieten, shall we say, the insurgents.
An AH crew gave British Forces News a demonstration of some of that firepower on the desert range. Hovering nearby in a Lynx helicopter, we're able to witness the 30mm cannon fire and the less commonly seen flechette rocket.
These are 5-inch long tungsten darts which fly at high speed over a wide area and are very effective against the insurgents and the target array that's presented in front of the aircraft.
Words are chosen very carefully when speaking of the end result of an Apache mission.
I tend not to think about shooting people, blowing people up. The thought really is that we're out there to deliver an effect on the ground commander wants, and normally that's to extract his guys from contact, and as soon as his guys have extracted from contact, and that's a job well done. That's how the majority of people that I speak to think about it. Obviously you can't get away from the fact that we do sometimes have to kill people in doing that, but it's them or us.
Contrasting Herrick 16 with previous tours, the pilots are remarking on the changed situations beneath them in Helmand. They say it's not as volatile, and also that the ISAF mission directives are now more strategically focused.
We're not necessarily looking at always shooting. The effect we have can be as simple as just turning up and then quieting things down. The ground commander may not want us to engage, even though we can, well within our rules of engagement, engage. It's all about the wider aim of getting this place ready for transition. Every troop out here, be it on the ground, in support, or indeed flying one of these, has a role to play within the transition. The ultimate aim must be to get us out of here, and we can't do that unless we leave this in a safe environment. It's not a buzzword really, it's a reality. We are in the process of transitioning this place, and we, as everyone else, has a part to play in that.
The Joint Aviation Group's part, commanders say, is critical and isn't likely to let up much until close of play on Herrick. Julie Knox, Forces News, Afghanistan.